One thing I like about this tractor is you can just open this passenger side door there and you have access to all 3 remotes. Tuning in to Messing Around Acres. I have just got to finally put together my new VAM65 Flail Mower from Mechmaxx. I ordered this thing probably, I don't know, 2 months ago or so, and it took about a month and a half to get in. I pre-purchased it before they had some available, but I wanted I think they make one more bigger than this, but they had them on sale. It was a really good deal, so I ended up going with the 65. I got this mainly because I was getting a cab tractor, and cab tractor, you kind of want to stay away from the trees and everything, so I got the ditch bank flail mower to where I can reach out and grab undergrowth underneath the trees and knock that out. Also, I have ditches here, so I can, and a small pond, so I got this really so I could reach out and get stuff that I really don't want to take the tractor off in. I didn't film putting it together. It was pretty simple. I actually let the tractor do most of the work. As I put all of this assembly together, there was really 6 bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 bolts. It wasn't very many. And then once I got this together, I stuck the 3-point section on the tractor and just got close enough to where I could hook up the hydraulics, and I just kind of tweaked the hydraulics and the 3-point around with my controls here on the rear of the Coyote RX7340. Tweaked it to where I could slip those bolts in, and it was all done. It was a pretty simple process. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like whenever it come in. It was basically crated like you see here in the metal crate, and then uncrated everything, got all the pieces laid out, and it was in 5 or 6 pieces really. The only thing that I really didn't, that I kind of struggled with is this PTO. Whenever you hook it up, it's easy to hook up. It's a quick connect on both ends, but if you hook it up here and then you bring it up here, this also has a shroud right here. It is hard to get your hands up in there to push that release button. Now I already know that I'm going to have to make some adjustments on this. I've got this. This is the top link that came with the Coyote RX7340. I am debating on whether to order a hydraulic driven. I was thinking I was going to do that anyway whenever I ordered this tractor, but I do have another set of remotes, so I've got 3 remotes total on this tractor. I've already figured out what these are and what position they ought to be in. I figured this out whenever I was assembling it, in which position did what, so now I have them labeled color to color. So 2 green is right and 1 green. 1 is on the left, 2 is on the right, because I'm normally on the left side of the tractor whenever I'm hooking up these implements anyway. And then I've got it again on the yellow side, 2 on the right, 1 yellow zip tie on the left. I've already figured out how those operate as far as the in and out, and I did it the same exact way that my disc mower. Basically set those levers up the same. That way it doesn't matter if I'm operating this new Mechmaxx VAM65 or if I'm operating my disc mower. They're both going to operate the same way as far as all the way up to a 90, and then this one is down to a 45. So this and the hay cutter will work the same, pushing the arm out and bringing it back in. So I've got all that figured out. I will say that you kind of have to watch whenever you're doing that, because the PTO will hit this cross member section here. The PTO shaft will hit that. So I've just operated the basic functions of it. I haven't mowed with it yet. you can see how far this is. Now I've got this setting on the ground and this is still off, so that tells me that this is setting on that drum inside there. So I can already tell you that there's gonna be quite a few adjustments that I'm gonna have to make, and I think one of them is this roller bar here that lays all the material back down and tries to lay it back flat. I think I'm gonna have to drop that down. But we're gonna test it out here and see what it kind of looks like. I've never had one of these, so it's gonna be a new to me operation. What made me want to get the Mechmaxx is because of the color. Not really. I've actually watched some YouTube videos about the Mechmaxx, and I'm sure just like those guys, they were curious just like me, so they seem to be pretty happy with theirs. So I decided that I would grab one, and that would solve some of my problems as far as mowing up underneath the trees. All right, let's get this thing in the field and take it for a test drive and see what it'll do. See how it does on these on this tree line here. About 1.5 inches of rain. That did us pretty good. So who knows? Might get another cut. I sure like that. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna ride this tree line here. I'm gonna move you guys back here. Let's see, where will you be able to see? Over Blair. That's all right. You can see. All right, let's reach it out here. Let's see, I want to start that PTO first. All right. Going out there as far as it'll go. All right, as far as I can, well, a little bit further maybe. No, that's Max reach right there, that's Max. Let's see here. Put them low two. Yeah, see, that's not even, if I set it all the way, I'm not even touching this bar on the ground. That bar needs to be rolling on the ground. I could adjust my top link, but that's not going to do it enough. There's some adjustments to this on the side here. Let's see how it's doing. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting underneath there. I wish I had a little bit further reach. But it's doing pretty good. You can see right here. You can see the cut. Hang on tight. dusty. I would say works as advertised. Yeah, we can work with that. That's pretty good. I think it'll be even better once I make those adjustments. All in all, pretty handy machine. I'd like to see a little bit better reach out of it, but it'll do for what I need. I think it's a 72. That's the one above this. I think it was another $1,000 or something for, what are we talking? 7 inches? Seven inches ain't that much. It pretty much destroyed those it destroyed that brush. Sure kicks up some dust. Ouch. Briars in that. The Mechmaxx VAM65. More to come. Y'all stay cool if y'all are in this Texas heat. My gosh, it's October, or coming up on October 1st, and we're still getting 90-degree days here. Oh, I'm pretty happy with the pretty happy with it, I would have to say. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Messing Around Acres.